Hey all, welcome to my 10-gallon Nano-Reef. Couple updates. Basically the tank is cycled pretty well. You can see that I allow natural light to kind of get in there. I kind of went only about 10 watts instead of 20 watts for the power compact. So basically I try to get in as much light as possible in the daytime, so I open the windows and I get this real nice kind of shimmer. I also have the tank filled almost to the top, and then my custom painted power head basically lifts up and kind of creates some shimmer too. I open this door, this kind of vents some of the sunlight, or I'm sorry, the heat, but also allows some of that sunlight to come in. Tried something a little bit different. I didn't go through a full diatom bloom. It's hard to see, but you can see these rocks were pretty much just brand spanking white, and so there's a little bit on there. Okay, it started to bloom and it looked like it was going to have a huge explosion, and so I checked the levels and everything was perfect. There was a little bit of the nitrite left, and so I decided to try an experiment and see if it works. But here are some snails, and then I have some blue hermit crabs. They're doing and walking around, but the tank looks pretty good, nice and clean. I did replace the standard filter here with some filter floss, so I could fit a Chemi Pure Elite bag in the back, and I must say that I'm impressed with that. The water clarity is just exceptional. Okay, I can see quite well, and you can see right through here the natural sunlight. Okay, that beam of light that comes through, but then you can see how pretty much crystal clear the water is, even with that natural light. You see a little bit of particle. I think a lot of that's air bubbles. There's a few floating debris, but all in all, it's pretty clear. So probably going to leave it for about a week, kind of check up on the snails and things. You can see my ammonia level is at safe. I checked it with another kit too. And so probably another week, then I'll allow some of the nitrites to go down, and then I'll add my first fish. But it's working pretty good. Basically right here, the top of the temperature gauge, it works as a temperature gauge, but you can see it also tells me exactly when to fill the tank. So one of the problems with the Nano is you have huge fluctuations in salinity, etc., etc. I checked that. It's real simple. You can see that it might go down a couple centimeters or an inch before you would normally say, wow, I need to put water in the tank. But that method works really well. And basically with a custom hood, this has a piece of acrylic kind of covering up. Really the only spot you have for evaporation is right there and a little bit right there, but it works real well. I really haven't had any issues with lots of water loss. I thought about maybe putting something over that, making like a custom cutout to fit, but really haven't had to do it. I'd say that basically I haven't had to fill it up, just topped it off a little bit with tap water to the sink. I put a chlorinator through it, so it doesn't have reverse osmosis water, but I don't think I necessarily need it in such a small tank. I don't know if I'm going to do coral just yet. I might get to that. But with the Chemi Pure Elite, I'm pulling out a lot of those toxins, and then I treat the water with a chlorinator before it goes in there. I guess it can create some problems later on for corals, but in the beginning stages, it's supposed to start and give you too much nuisance algae. Well, obviously, I've probably waited a good month or two of cycling, and I just started to get a diatom bloom probably about a week or two ago, and it's very small, so I'm not concerned with algae blooms and things of that nature and too much nuisance algae. Basically I'm just trying, I know that the reverse osmosis water, and I know the benefits and etc., but the whole idea of this system is to be the most inexpensive reef lagoon tank, whatever you want to call it, that you can do. So right now up to this point I'm probably $150 still into it, and might add a couple more invertebrates, and then basically a tank this size, I don't think I want any more than 2, maybe 3 fish, but I'll probably keep it at 2. I'll probably pick 2 fish that are very colorful, that can kind of add to it. You know, it looks like there's something in there, but I see a lot of people with the reef tanks, they're just jam-packed with stuff. They're little 10 gallons, and that's not what this idea is. That costs more money in livestock anyway. And I'm just trying to see if I can kind of replicate something in the ocean much simpler. Stay tuned.